problem for us is, they've had 7-10 inches down there. They can take it. 7 to 10 inches for us. That can be catastrophic. And so we are seeing flash flood warnings now in our area, not watches, but warnings. The latest one issued now for Johnston County. It includes Clayton, Smithfield, Bentonville. You are under a flash flood warning until 2:45 this afternoon. Let's slide east a little bit. And in Wayne County and Wilson County, you are now seeing that flash flood warning in Wayne County and Wilson County. This one runs until 2 o'clock this afternoon. This means flooding is occurring. You've had heavy rainfall up to 2 inches per hour rates in those areas, and that's what is causing that localized flooding. And then on south, well, this is new. We have Sampson County. This one goes until 1:15. Bladen, not technically part of our area, but I know we have folks who watch us from Elizabethtown on north. You are now under a flash flooding warning as well, and I expect this to expand as we go through the day. We have a tornado watch in effect that includes Sampson, Wayne, Johnston, Harnett, Wake, into Franklin County, Nash, Rocky Mount, Wilson area, Edgecombe County, and then Wilson County. All of those counties in our area under a tornado watch through 5 o'clock tonight. Remember, a watch means we're watching the situation. A warning means we anticipate that happening. The eye is now over Carolina Beach. You can see they're in a bit of a dry slot in Wilmington, but if we zoom in out, there's more rain out here still set to come through. So even though they're seeing a bit of a calm time in Wilmington and just north of there through Topsail, all of this shower activity will be sliding off to the west and south, and they're going to be in it for a while. Heaviest rain now pushing down towards Sunset Beach and getting ready to cross over and head toward Myrtle Beach. Closer to home, we've had very heavy rainfall this morning. Live look at First Alert Doppler. Wake County's just seen the light rain. We're on the leading edge of this rain. Sprinkles and light rain through Franklin County, but this will shift east. So even though you're in the heavy rain right now in Goldsboro and Smithfield, this rain field is going to work east, folks, and we're going to see the rain getting heavier in Wake County, Lee County, Moore County, Hope County. I'm not trying to scare you, I'm trying to prepare you. And I think you should be prepared for a long period of heavy rainfall in parts of our area this morning. We've got that heavy rain band right now working through Smithfield down toward Dunn. It's pouring just east of Dunn, and I-95 is very wet this morning, where the mix master between 40 and 95, that area right there, in some very heavy rain right now. As far as the winds, I think the good news is the winds will be going away before the rain does. Look at the First Alert model, and you can see the hurricane force winds pressing to the south as we go through the day. By 9:30 tonight, the hurricane force winds have worked out of our area. Tropical storm force winds, 40 miles an hour or greater, though, are all the way through our area and pressing off to the south and west. By 9:30 tomorrow morning, Wake County should be about done with tropical storm force winds. You'll still see gusts 20 to 30 miles an hour, but we should be out of the 40 mile an hour range in Wake County mid-morning tomorrow, and then that will slowly press to the south. And by tomorrow night, we're seeing the winds die out off to the south and to the west. Here is the 9 a.m. update from the National Hurricane Center. I'm going to have to adjust this. Sorry, it just came in, and this is an auto plot from the data, so it just kind of sticks it on there. But it looks like max winds are down to 85 miles an hour. It's drifting west-southwest now at 6 miles an hour. It's actually, the eye is located 20 miles southwest of Wilmington, expected to press off to the west and to the south. By lunchtime on Saturday, it's out here. Could be in this area down around Bladen and Robinson counties, but it could be on down to the south, well south of Myrtle Beach as you're getting down toward Charleston as a tropical storm. And then it curves its way up through the mountains, could put down some heavy rainfall out into Boone, and then it pulls off to the north and to the east. All the spaghetti models, notice we're getting our morning models in, and the morning models are trending more to the southerly side of the National Hurricane Center line. And that means it would take a little bit more of a southerly track. If that happens, that could reduce some of those rainfall totals. I'm not saying we're in the clear at all. I'm just saying instead of 10 inches, we get 8 inches. So we'll have to watch that. Right now, our in-house model, though, shows the heavy rain. Look, it's not this is 6 o'clock tonight. We're still seeing just pockets of heavy rain work through Wake County and the northern counties, and then very heavy rainfall down to the south. Overnight, we continue to see that heavy rain working through. Notice by about 4 o'clock in the morning, we still have heavy rain tomorrow morning, and even tomorrow by midday. We'll run this ahead. Look at this. By lunchtime, still heavy rain in our southern counties. Rain dissipating a little bit by midday tomorrow. As far as the warnings go, we have tropical storm warnings that include Lumberton, Fayetteville, Lidlington, Siler City, Raleigh, Apex, Holly Springs, Cary, Fuquay Varina, Zebulon, Wake Forest. You could see tropical storm force winds all the way through this system until it pulls out of here. Hurricane force winds still possible from Wayne down into Sampson County. These are the latest wind gusts coming in over the past 15 minutes. Notice Raleigh's gone up to almost 40 miles an hour. Fayetteville's in the 50s. Your highest wind gust so far recorded is 54 at Fayetteville. You're back up to 52, and I think these wind gusts will increase. Our highest winds are still out here, and those are still set to press through. Lewisburg, Smithfield, Goldsboro, and Clinton, I'd love to share your wind gusts, but unfortunately we're losing stations. As the winds work through, they're breaking the stations. Fort Bragg's had a 55, Benson's had a 46, Smithfield's had a 40-mile-an-hour gust, Rayford's had a 33-mile-an-hour. Raleigh, this should be higher now. We're getting the newest data in. We'll update that map momentarily. Looking at the wind speeds from some of our sensors, these are from the buoys, the latest wind gusts coming to us from the buoys that are just near shore or offshore. We saw these in the 90 to almost 100-mile-an-hour range 3-4 o'clock in this morning. They're 76 miles an hour now, just off the coast of Wilmington, 74 down here off the coast of Myrtle Beach. There's a 70-mile-an-hour, there's a 61-mile-an-hour gust off the coast. And finally, we'll end with the flash flood watch that is in effect. Look how many counties we now have under flash flood warnings. And these go till 1, 2 o'clock this afternoon. These go for another 4 or 5 hours. And then they may have to revisit it again because it's going to keep raining. But in Wilson, Wayne County, Johnston County, Sampson County, and Bladen County, all under this flash flood warning. That means you are seeing flooding. You need to take shelter immediately. Those areas seeing some major flooding. And then we have a flash flood watch that does include Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill. You could see 2 to 5 inches of rain in these northern areas. Wake County could see 5 to 10 inches of rain. You see 10 to 15 inches as you go Cumberland County on south. As a matter of fact, the Cape Fear River at Fayetteville and the Cape Fear River at Lillington has already been issued river flood warnings for Monday into Tuesday. Cape Fear River could be in moderate flood stage Monday into Tuesday with the amount of rainfall still headed in. So long ways to go on this storm. Producer, if you could let me know where we're going next, I will be happy to pass that along. Let's show you the forecast rain totals quick. 3 to 5 inches to the north, 5 to 10 through Wake County, 10 to 15 as you go south, and then almost 20 on further south. And we will talk more about those rainfall forecasts, and we'll give you an update on the radar coming up in just a bit. John.